Except yes.
Good morning and good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Compressed Air. And this one, we're going beyond the simulation with Directin's very own Andrei Moisa. So, I want to do a quick introduction because you've been in the industry for 15 years and you hold a master's degree in hydraulics and pneumatics. But what I really want to get into is how did you meet Dr. Rakova?
Oh, okay. First of all, thank you, Danny, for invitation
Yeah.
to such a great show. Yeah, absolutely. It's already 15 years long. Oh
Yeah.
my God, how old I am. Uh, um, yeah, shortly speaking, in 2011, after graduation, I started my career in a huge German company. It was a supplier of hydraulic and pneumatic components. And when I came there, I started as an engineer, uh, and I met Elvira also. She was my colleague, but she was working in parallel pneumatic department, and I started in hydraulic department. So uh, yes, that's how everything started.
I love it. And then, so from there, like, kind of walk us through what happened and how did you end up switching to Directin? Just a quick timeline.
Well, in 2022, after I think uh, 11 years of working in Bosch Rexroth, I left the company and started to find something interesting project. And we've connected with Elvira again, and he shared her idea about the software, simulation software for mm, analyze and build the pneumatic systems, and it aligned immediately with my interest as well. So after short talk, we've agreed that I join to a company and we are going to uh, develop and build Direktin together.
Mhm.
So that how EasyCAS I wouldn't say was born because I joined and Elvira developed it by her own. But
Mhm.
my journey in Directin started in 2022, 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's incredible because I just joined a year ago. But I also, well, I met Elvira on LinkedIn 4 years ago. And so she was already kind of working with Directin and, she told me what it was about and I loved it, but I was also working in a components, like selling components to in compressed air systems. So, and I didn't really know like how we would work together. We did some random projects that actually weren't related to compressed air at all. And then we became friends. We joined on some podcasts and then later on last year, she reached out and was like, "Well, I have this now and we're ready to present. Will you present it?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
So it's crazy to me that you guys have been working on this for so long because and I feel like a lot of the audience thinks that maybe it's a brand new it is a brand new company here in the US since I started, but you guys have been working projects for long before that, right?
Yes, yes. And that time we didn't think that we create like a global company and start develop like product that suits for everybody, any country. We just tried to optimize our own work
Mhm.
and increase our own efficiency because uh, there were some problems around the engineering. It's the core problem, I think, was fragmentation, because we did calculation in one place. In most cases, it was just simple spreadsheets, then transfer it into PDF, share it with another colleagues. Some data lost during this road, and we saw that inefficiency. And then we start think together how to improve it and how to bring additional value and make process more clear, faster, and efficient. So that's how EasyCAS born. First, it was like internal program for our own needs, because we did projects with our like end customers of our companies, and later we did audits, and we did it. It was our instrument,
Yeah.
but not much time ago we thought, hey, why we wouldn't share this with world and let other engineers also improve their job.
Mhm.
So that's how we transfer a little bit our approach and our work, and become to provide service, digital service, and build company as a service.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So this is a random question. How do you feel? Because I know you used to be like in the field as an auditor with Elvira, right? And collecting the data and doing it. And now we've kind of switched to the service side where now people are out there collecting the data and sending it to you. Like how do you feel about that? Do you like that kind of work? Does it feel the same as you being out there
Yeah,
and
definitely. I
getting
feel I feel very motivated, because now I have opportunity to share my own experience with other people, and also I'm happy to get feedback from colleagues, uh, and based on this feedback, improve our own product. So I see how everything is growing, and I'm happy about this, and get a lot of joy during this process of developing and creation. And I learn a lot, learn from our internal team, learn from our partners, and that's great, because um, I like I like to find something new, and rethink and implement into uh, software, for example,
Mhm.
or if there is a problem that could be solved, uh, I'm happy to be a part of people who create the way how to solve the particular problem, and that is great. That's cool feeling.
Yes, I love it. And so I've only been through, well, actually, we've already been through a couple projects together since I've started with this new way of working. And it feels like every time we have this new project, I just get to introduce it to everybody, and then you guys come on the meeting and then do all the technical stuff. And I'm literally just been like a sponge, learning so many things and asking you guys so many questions. So every time we had different needs from different customers, right? And every
Yeah.
time there's a need, there's multiple, and this was a little overwhelming for me because I always told other salespeople, like, focus on one need that the company has. So that the need is always the same, I've learned. So they have some kind of bottleneck in their system that's causing them downtime, right? But there are multiple routes and moving parts that lead to the same optimization, which is where a lot of our tools started being born on top of the EasyCAS, right? So how do you define the technical vision and the perspective behind the new Direktin ecosystem as we move into our new 2.0 concept?
Yeah, before we start discussion about 2.1 concept, would be great to explain what was 1.0 concept.
Yeah. There you go.
uh, yes, and that that was actually mm, mm, so we've created the software and decided to share it with everybody and build a service, and everything started as a mono service. So we thought that we will create a super powerful engineering software that potentially cover all needs, all possible needs, and solve various and like 90% of the typical problems of pneumatic systems. But when we um, launch it and start to getting feedback from market, from end customers, we realize that uh, that might be like over engineered one software, and in most cases people at their own places doesn't need to such huge functions, so many functions, huge functional. And then we rethink about this, rethink a little bit about this concept, and decide to like split to many multiple smaller tools, smaller calculation tools for engineers, sales tools, uh, purchasing managers tools, any kind of tools, because uh, mm, people are different, roles also are different, and everybody needs their own um instruments. They fit their own requirements. So uh, we moved from mono service into the multiple service. So that that is the uh, core difference between uh, zero point 0.1 and 1.0 and 2.0 concepts. So we've now provide not only the software but also digital tools which can help many people, different kind of people, not only engineers but now also sales managers, purchase managers, uh, make their work better and in a more efficiency way.
Mhm. Yes, I love it, and thank you for taking a step back because I'm, like, salesperson, I'm like, "Yes, let's go, let's do this, we have so many cool things to show," and so this
Yeah,
is feel like pretty typical
show
engineers
me
are
the
like,
end result.
"Wait a minute,
Yeah.
wait a minute, let's explain first." Okay, perfect, so and yeah, and we did see this a lot last year, which with the engineering, software with the EasyCAS, I could actually understand some of the EasyCAS, but there were certain things in there that, like, I didn't know, like, the icons, for example, we'll touch on those, digital passports, we'll touch on those. I never heard those terms before, and I've been in compressed air industry for, going on 11 years now, and I had never heard those terms. So, before we hop into those, I think it's a good segue to maybe just walk through. You mentioned now we have different tools for different people. Can you just show what that looks like now and just the usability and the
Uh,
thought process behind it?
yeah, I can share my screen. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So I signed out. Uh, that is EasyCAS. Yes, it was our first main headline software, and it was, as I said already, a mono product. But after rethinking, we developed our and built our new platform. And now the main difference that it's not only the software, but the full range of different kind of services. Uh, and mm, I I won't go. I will not go to each one. Just
Mhm.
slightly describe the idea behind of
Yes.
this. So
Okay.
we're trying to build the whole ecosystem where engineers and developers who build the systems can feel comfortable and build the like the whole source of information uh, which covers the process of development and optimization very clear and like mm, finalized
Mhm.
from the um, engineering phase, like creation the schematic simulation, till the documentation, managing of the documentation. I mean, specifications, drawing, reporting, uh, materials, and even beyond to the suppliers and commercial offers. So mm, that's how it looks like at the moment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, and we will let people explore these tools are live. Some of them do say they're coming soon. So they can explore those and dig deeper. As of right now, you don't really need to put an email in unless you want the information sent to you. So you can go play around, see what comes up, and then go from there. So what I would like to transition into is what I touched on before when I was introduced to EasyCAS and I started to learn more and get the feel of what it does. Like I understood how it calculates and everything's connected. But what I didn't fully understand was, and it's something simple if you know what you're looking at, is the icons. So this page was actually something that I requested for myself and then decided as a team that maybe this could be useful for others as well. So when we're looking at these schematics that look very cool, but they actually mean something. So can you touch on the icon library quickly?
Yeah, definitely. One moment here. So uh, we've created the symbols library, but it's not like just another uh, source of symbols. Yes,
Mhm.
uh, it's like mm, it's like engineering language. Yes, it's
Yeah.
mm,
Yes, it looked like a
it,
foreign language to me when I looked at it.
yes, not everybody can understand, but behind each icon there is a lot of meanings. But mm, usually it was like a, a bunch of symbols on a paper and nothing behind.
Mhm,
What we bring into this concept, we put the metadata into each symbol. And now this library, it's like a representation of components and um, yes, components that could be used in simulation and building pneumatic systems.
mhm,
And if I open our software, now you can see it here.
mhm,
So this in the right side, there are full library of the components. Currently, it counts more than 1,000 components.
okay.
And what we did, we just digitalize it and transfer it from our software into web.
Mhm,
So the uh, users doesn't need to install and check the program. They can simply find the exact components they need and
mhm,
uh, prove that uh, it suits their needs. So
mhm,
they can, after this, start building the system. And it's only one part. It's just the icons.
Mhm.
Also, we've created the catalog. It's online catalog. It's under development yet, but we will launch it live soon. It's all components which are exist in our database, and everybody can check and see the parameters and so on. So it looks like um, catalog, classic
Mhm.
catalog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dani.
Yes.
And at first glance, it's difficult to realize the difference between the usual catalog
Mhm.
and digital catalog. And a reasonable question: why you are building another source, another database of the catalogs, because suppliers already have it? Yes.
Yes, exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but like short explanation and what the difference between the simple catalog and the
Mhm.
digital catalog, that the digital catalog is like the classic catalog on steroids.
So when you
Uh,
say digital catalog, I just want to clarify for myself that you're talking about this digital passport idea. Is that the same thing?
yeah, digital
Okay.
passport.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, what we mean when we tell digital passport.
Mhm.
So we uh, took data and place it behind this component.
Mhm.
So uh, engineer or just person who trying to improve or develop his system
Mhm.
at his plant can mm, find the right component which meet his requirement,
Mhm.
compare it, compare,
Mhm.
and immediately prove uh, in within one ecosystem.
Mhm.
So, for example, the typical path, I come to the web and find the two air guns, for example, yes, and
Mhm.
I compare it, and basically I see nearly the same parameters, yes, uh,
Mhm.
nearly the same flow, nearly the same blow force. What should
Mhm.
I choose? Uh, from the technical point of view, maybe I understand what I need. So I
Mhm.
need nearly 12, but 13 uh,
Mhm.
blow force.
Okay.
But money also
Yeah.
important thing, yes, and everybody care about cost.
Yeah.
And what I can do with these digital components. So I can go into the software, and it's very simple explanation now. It's like
Mhm.
two components. It's compressor and this um our two pistols,
Mhm.
1280 and 1210. And I can calculate how these components will behave in my system. So
Mhm.
I can, uh, with very high accuracy, estimate the parameters and also the operational cost.
Mhm.
So now I can see that this air gun uh, cost me nearly 2,200 euros operational cost,
Okay.
and another one cost me 2,400. So 2 euros difference between one and another.
Mhm.
So that gives me more information to make the better decision
Mhm.
when I develop the system. And I can use it at any stage of the project. At the very beginning stage, when I only develop my potential system,
Mhm.
or I already have any system and I try to optimize it. I try to uh, implement a new solution into my existing system. And with these tools, I can immediately, fast, and without any real uh, changes in my own system, get the full range of information, uh, what result I will potentially get if I
Mhm.
use this particular solution. So that's how everything works.
Mhm. I love it, and especially in here because since it's not just the static catalog as far as I understand it, you can change it to any PSI, which working with all these manufacturers, I mean, they can say they're at 100, but by the time it gets to, like, this air gun, for example, it's not 100 anymore. You know, it might be,
Yeah,
like, 83 PSI or 70 PSI, depending where they are. So here you could get a real feel for how that component will interact and how, like, the force will be affected and things like
yes.
that. So
There are many settings that could be
yes.
adjusted, and you can get a very, very accurate result.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Yes.
that's how it works, and uh, it's not only about the software because we are also providing service to end customers, and we
Mhm.
use the software for our own needs,
Mhm.
and we see that it really provide the uh, extra
Mhm.
economy, and we can uh, we can do the work very fast. So
Mhm.
uh, what, for example, we did, and it takes like few weeks, few years ago, now we are able to analyze within days.
Yeah, it's
So
incredible.
that's very fast, and that what digitalization gives us and gives our partners and customers, and mm, yes,
Yes.
we are at uh, new era of
Mhm.
digitalization and uh, AI soon.
Yes, we have so many things coming soon. And my favorite part is that even from when I started, just you guys being able to adjust, and this is, I think, the really good thing about a startup with the knowledge behind it. I mean, with your experience, with Dr. Rakova's experience and the PhD and the lab and everything, I mean, and how you guys are able to quickly adjust and say, okay, this needs this now. We have and using easy I think everything uses EasyCAS as the base, and then now it's just pulling it and making it usable for different areas, like you said. So I've loved being part of just my short year of being here and how much it's changed already, and that like being able to see the actual people that it's helping in real time as new tools are developing as a solution for them when they're saying, "Hey, it'd be great if I could get my guys this." And then just me just sitting in the meeting being an observer when you guys are talking about creating and then being on the next meeting and seeing what you guys built to answer their questions is incredible. Like, it's insane really to watch. So I'm very, very
Yeah,
happy.
what else is great that people doesn't need to uh, go into difficult calculation and math models anymore. So you doesn't need to check tons of documents, different kind of solution, and so on. You just uh, have everything on your hands. Just click few buttons and
Mhm,
get result. But it's like a simple, but there are many years of hard work and experience behind.
mhm,
So uh, we always prove and uh, adjust and improve our math models that and the
mhm,
calculations that actually stays behind of all this architecture and all this ecosystem, and what we actually planning to do in future. And yeah, hopefully uh, the results will be better and better
Mm-hmm.
with
Yes.
any new
Mhm.
with each new iteration.
Yes, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. All right, we definitely went over, but this stuff is so cool. Like I said, I just learn from being in meetings with you guys every single day. It's incredible. So I'm so glad you decided to come on today, and I didn't twist your arm too much to come out. But I'm so glad you did. This was very useful even for myself. So I want to say thank you, and we will wrap up today's episode. Thanks, everybody.
Great. Thank you, Danny. Bye.